Hello everyone. I have had this, as remember we done the oranges. The oranges are gone. The orange slices I put in the freezer of these oranges, they're already eaten. I still have the orange zest from this, but this has been in there well over 6 weeks. So we're going to make some cleaner. I've been waiting and waiting and forgetting about it and forgetting about it. This has more of an orange smell now than it does vinegar. When you get that, then you know you're ready for it. So what I'm going to do, this is my kraut smasher. When we make kraut, so I'm going to put that in there, and I'm just going to, well, that end ain't going in. This end. Take that down there and just pour that out in this. You see how that's a citrus color? And smash it down. Any kind of smasher will do. I just have this on hand, so that's what I do. I'm going to smash them all down and get all I can out of there. I've been waiting on this. Usually I wash things down with bleach. That's my thing. Try to get all I can out of it. And then I'll throw these oranges away because I don't want to use them again. Whew! Good cleaner. Then I'm going to take this and fill it up with the cleaner. Now, you don't have to dilute it, but I'm going to because it's a strong orange citrus smell. I diluted it with a little bit of water. And I've got this spray thing we bought for something else, and I can't remember what it was, so I'm going to use it. It's brand new. Okay, got to put all that in there. Then we will dispose of these orange peels. And I actually have 3 of them, so we'll have plenty. And we're going to put this on there. And with this, all you do is take your orange peels from your oranges. I freeze my orange slice things after I section it. And just put vinegar, no water, vinegar. Fill this up, put vinegar in it, and let it sit for at least 4 to 5 weeks. This has been 6 to 7 maybe. So anyway, we got that in there. Now, get my pants pulled up. We'll take and some paper towel, and I'm going to spray some. Let's see if it's on. Yeah, spray that on there. And just wipe it up and see what kind of good smell and clean we get with this. It does a very great job, I'll tell you. And it's not overpowering. So I will leave this out and start spraying down my table. Instead of bleach, I'll use the citrus cleaner on it in my refrigerator and stuff, because every time I do dishes, I use bleach water, hot bleach water, to rinse them. And then I take that hot bleach water when I'm done rinsing my dishes, and I clean the counters and the refrigerator and all that off. So I can start using this as an alternative and stuff. So that's what I will do. Now, that shows you what we can do with that. I'm going to throw that over there, put that over there. Next thing we're going to do clean this. We've counted our stuff and we have quite a bit of kraut, but we're going to make more this year. So, I'm going to take these Kohrobis. I have a great big bowl here. It's got a chip in it, but these bowls are good forever. Great big bowl. And I've got this chocolate lace crock bowl, and I got full Kohrobis. Now these Kohrobis look a little bit rough, but they do. You know, I'm going to cut them, and I'm going to chunk them. Hold on a minute. I want to put you down. I'm going to cut them on the cutting board, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put, when I peel these, I'm going to put them in lemon water. Be honest with you, I forgot how I peeled them last time. We've had them twice before, and I'm between kohlrabis, rutabagas, dragon fruit, all this, and I forget which way. Now, I know the rutabaga. I always peel it. I chunk it the same way I will do this. And I put salt pork in it and cook it. Kohlrabis you can roast or fry. And I'll decide what I want to do. But mainly, I want to freeze these because they're not very good when you can them. Now, some people probably can them, but they lose a lot. They can lose their color. They can lose. And when I blanch these, what I'm going to have to do is put on the bag, because I'm going to let these cool down, and then I'm going to freeze them. So I'll have to put kohlrabi on it, because if I don't, I'll be getting it out the freezer. I got some pumpkin in there froze, so we don't want to do that. So what I'll do is start trying to figure this out. You know, just peel it. Use a peeler. I think last time I just cut it, but I think this time I'm going to try to peel it this way. Ouch, if I don't hurt myself. I got my fingernail, okay? I'm dangerous with sharp stuff. Everybody knows that. But if you take your time, you don't have to be dangerous. You see this looks green, but it'll turn. Get this bag out of the way for a minute. We love different foods, okay? Foods I never heard of before, I love now. So we try to preserve some of it for the vitamins. This kohlrabi is, you can plant them in the cooler weather. But they're good. I could use them for potatoes and be fine. You know, it wouldn't bother me a bit. See if I can cut through that part right there. And that part right there. Yeah, that cut easy. And then I'll just put this in the bag over here, and we'll have the bag for the disposal. Okay, now, let me go ahead and get the rest of this off here. This thing keeps wanting to turn around on me. I got another one here. Let me try this KitchenAid and see what it does. See if it does better. Well, if I'd hold on to it, it might. These are hard to hold on to. Kind of like a apple texture. And I'll just put these in the lemon water, and then I'll just get my steamer. I got an old antique steamer pan. It's really, you can make spaghetti in it too. It's got one pan that fits into the other one with holes in it. It's really good. We use it for our pumpkin and canning and everything. That thing is valuable to us. I think Tom's mom gave me that years ago. still use it today. Okay, now, this here, you take that Kohrobi, and what I do is I just take it like this. It kind of cuts like a potato. And I take and do this and this. Try to make a, you know, good size of chunk, about an inch or something like that. Or this is the same way we do our pumpkin. And then I'm just going to put that over here in this water. Put them all in there, get them all done, and then I will blanch them. Then I'm going to put them out on a cookie sheet, or maybe that big cutting board that Paul and Hannah got me. And just let them lay until they cool off, and then I'll freeze them. They're better if you do them that way from what we've read, because they hold their nutrients and stuff like that better. So that's what we're going to do, the best way to do them. Because Dan always reads up on this stuff, so he knows about how to do it. Don't you, Dan? Okay, we got one in there. We got a whole bunch more to go. So I'll be back in a minute. It smells between like a potato and a cabbage. It's just good. Okay, we got the last two. which that was 10 Kohrobis. 10 of them. They smell amazing. I'm smelling like between potato, cabbage, turnip. Okay, that's what I'm smelling. So I got the last 2 in an empty bowl and a full bowl over here. So the next step will be blanching them and putting them out to cool because we're freezing them. I just happened to sit here and think a little bit ago, was it rutabagas that lost their, I don't know. We're going to go from this. We are going to freeze these. We'll have them when we want them. Blanch them 2 to 3 minutes. So it won't take long. Just let them cool and that's it. Where did my paper towel go? That over here somewhere so I can clean the table. So we got all of our Kohrobi peels, and they're real thin peels, and I'm going to start doing it with the peeler because it really gives you a lot more Kohrobi to work with. And I don't know whether these can go to chickens or what, but my father-in-law and mother-in-law has chickens. So, I don't know yet. I'm just going to leave them in the bag and see. Because I'm a city girl from the time I was born, and there's a lot of things I don't know. Like what you can feed chickens. And I'm a little bit on the broth, but I don't know about what you can actually put together to make that broth. I do make broth out of rotisserie chicken. Anyway, this is about Kohrobis. There we go. Got a clean spot here. Now I got to get the water up to temp to do this great big bowl of Kohrobis. These are good. You could even eat them like they are. I have done it because I tend to taste things that I'm going to make. So I'm going to put that right there, and I'm going to get the water up to temp, and I'll see you soon. Now here I'm getting the water hot in my old antique strainer cooker. Get it all boiling. I got my Kohrobis here all cut up, ready to go in. I will pour them in here after 2 to 3 minutes blanching, and then I will take them over, put them in this bowl so they can spread out a little bit more. And then I'll get a tray to put them on, and I may just set them in the freezer and let them freeze like that, and then put them in the bag. So we'll see. Okay, we have a rolling boil. So I will be putting these down in. I'm going to take me a strainer and try to get them in the strainer. I'll probably put so many in at a time. Do them for like, I think I'll do 3 minutes. Bring it back up to a boil, and then we're going to time this for 3 minutes. I put some parchment paper down over my burner here because I don't want to get it down into water down into my gas stove when I switch it from that pan to a bowl. The bowl it's supposed to cool in. So I'm waiting on this to come up to a boil, then I'll count 3 minutes. Okay, we don't want to just throw it in there and cool it down. We'll bring it back up to a boil and do 3 minutes. Just wanted to put that in there. Okay, that's a good full boil rolling for 3 minutes. So I will take the lid off, put it over here. I'm going to put this big bowl over here. Then I'm going to take these out. Just this old thing, you just take it out, drain it, and pour them in there. Away from it. Oh, we don't need that, do we? Okay, let's put that back down in there. And we had a 3-minute rolling boil. So now we're going to put the rest of these in, let them do their thing, bring it back up to a boil, and then time it 3 minutes. Get the bowl out of the way that way. There we go, that hurt. And we'll bring that back up to a boil now. And we got these ones here. And we'll just let them cool down before we put them in any kind of a bag. So we'll let them go and I'll be right back.